welcome to Through the Wire episode 3. I'm Luke Spader.
I'm Logan 5.
I'm Ryan Kelly.
And I'm Henry Harrower.
And today, last week the girls played in Missouri. They played who?
Liberty High School. It was on ESPN Plus. So some of you tuned in. The girls, they led pretty much almost all the game until about 3 minutes left. They did end up losing 46-45. Kendall Davis had a pretty good performance, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Elise Pearson, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. And then Jaya, she was lining up from 3, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists.
Nice. And last night the boys and girls both played at Lincoln East. The boys actually had a rocky start. They were down by about 13 at the start of the first quarter to almost an inferior opponent, I would say.
Yeah.
But they got it done. They had 80. It was 80-72. Star of the game won the Dada, 31 big ones.
Big 31 points.
Yeah, that's pretty
31.
impressive.
And we can't even skip over the fact that he still had 7 rebounds and 3 assists with that. He had a great overall game.
And look at every stat.
And we also had an MVP performance.
24 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 blocks, 4 steals. I mean, that's not an ordinary game for anybody.
No,
it's not.
I mean, talk about that game, looking at Westside, they're still showing strong. Being down 13 or whatever, and then, coming back up and coming with a large margin for the win there, 10 plus points there between the two teams. I mean, it just goes to show that this team has got the depth, they've got the guys, and they can rebound from a loss. I think it's just a good showing overall, especially on the road. It's not easy to travel this time of year. We're gearing up for finals week right now, so I mean, this mindset's probably not the best right now since it's end of the semester, but it just goes to show what this Warrior team can do.
And Lincoln East coming off 2 fiery wins. I mean, they had that buzzer beater if you guys saw that, and it's just not a tough place to play at. The girls, also got it done 42-36. Sanai Foster almost had a dominant game. She had 23 points and 11 rebounds. Nice double-double for her.
Double-double.
Yeah.
Both boys and girls, they're playing in a Class A and B tournament.
Okay.
With that win, the boys are going to be playing Bellevue West. I'm not sure who the girls play. But they all play the same teams: Bellevue West, Lincoln East, Papillion, La Vista, Gretna East, Lincoln Pies, and Scott.
Right. I think we had something similar to that last year at that tournament.
Yep. Yeah, I think that'll be just an overall good showing for both our guys and girls team, because you've got both that A and B talent. Something a lot of people always forget is that some of these Class B and C teams, regardless of what sport it is, might be better than some of these Class A teams. You look even down at the Class D, looking out west. There's some sleepers out there that nobody gets talked about, that people don't talk about just because it's a Class D school or a Class C school.
Right?
Yep. So I mean, that's going to be a good, just kind of tune up and just to see how the teams can play against some opponents who you might not play in the regular season, going into that postseason district play. So
yeah. And kind of to top off the basketball, we have an interview with Dada.
All right, go do it. Hey, Logan, how are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad.
Good.
So, it's a big year for Westside, ranked number 1 in the preseason. How confident are you coming into the year?
At the beginning of the year, we were really confident. We were probably a little overconfident. We didn't play too well against Bell West.
Right.
We got to work on our defensive stuff, but once we get all that worked out, we'll be back in it. We'll be back in the fight.
So, how confident are you in yourself?
I'm pretty confident in myself. I put a lot of work in, put a lot of time in, and I'm seeing it pay off. So I got to stay dedicated, stay motivated, and all that, and it should keep flowing.
So, what did you do to improve your game in the off season?
Worked on my body a lot, got faster, stronger, and then just worked on my mental, worked on being more confident, being tougher and all that stuff.
Right. So I noticed last week you had 31 points in Lincoln East. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
And I saw you talking to Coach Hoiberg after the game. What was he saying there?
He seen my game grow a lot from being primarily just a shooter to handling the ball more, getting downhill and all that stuff. So he's just saying he's proud of me and to keep working hard and keep getting better.
So with Nebraska keep winning, is that offer coming more enticing to you almost?
It's cool now. They're good. They're 11-0.
Right.
Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't know they were going to be that good at the start of the year. We got down to some practices, and they lost a lot of people, so I didn't know how good they were going to be. But seeing them get off to a good start like this is great.
And also with some of your other offers, Creighton, Belmont, do any of those speak out more?
I mean, Creighton, obviously. Creighton and Nebraska are nice. Hometown,
Right.
not too far. It means a lot being a kid from Omaha to being able to have the opportunity to go to those schools. I mean, Belmont, they take a lot of time. They really care about me, and I mean, I care about them too. So it's a good relationship with them.
So the Metro tournament's coming up. How do you guys think you're going to do in that?
I mean, the Metro is tough this year. I mean, the top 8 teams are really good. I mean, looking at the bracket, there's no team that's going to have an easy second round matchup. I mean, we're going to have to play North South, then either Papio or Central. I mean, every game's going to be tough, so we got to put good days in practice together and keep it rolling and get those wins.
Yeah. So big expectations coming into the year. Do you think it's like the state championship this year or what?
I mean, that's the goal we set. We set the goal to be the state champion. And I mean, we don't have to go undefeated. Obviously, you don't want to lose games, but I mean, the regular season, it doesn't matter as much. I mean, we're gonna lose some games, win games that we shouldn't, lose games that we shouldn't. I mean, it just comes down to the end of the year and how we can finish.
Right. All right. Well, that's all the time we have today. So thank you, London.
Yeah, appreciate you.
So the boys just finished up, the boys swimming team and the girls, they both finished up the Burke Invite. Which at Omaha Burke, obviously. They actually had 10 individual places, which is really impressive. I would almost say that's
quite a big show of dominance.
Right.
Honestly, we placed very well. A lot of our swimmers placed first, third, second, and fourth. We had a couple big players in there.
We had 4 first place finishes, 2 second place finishes, and a third place finish, which is that's just dominance in my opinion.
Yeah. So you talk about the Burke Invite, right? I think the big thing of it was, as you look at the top 3 teams there, Creighton Prep won that meet, then Omaha Westside, and then Elkhorn. Elkhorn's combined for swimming right now just because, facilities and whatnot.
Right.
But you look at that, Westside able to beat in the standings Elkhorn. Elkhorn's got 80 plus kids on that roster just because of the sheer size and depth. And if you look at like a sport like swimming, you need swimmers, you need divers, you need a bulk amount of people. And then Creighton Prep, obviously, they get a lot of guys out for swimming. So, but Creighton Prep is a dominant swim team in Metro. But I mean, Westside only trailing behind just by a few. So I mean, it's early in the season. Westside, and our swim team for the guys is tuning up to be something pretty spectacular. I mean, they weren't behind in second place by that many. So I think at Westside, what the guys can do is just keep tuning up, keep getting ready, and just working on that brotherhood and just getting the mindset right. 'Cause talking to like Jake Jepson and Torrance Stovall, this team has something that has some potential here, especially with some of those leaders like Pearson, Kratky, Spencer Tom, and Jake Jepson. So like, I just think something magical can happen for the guys swim team, and obviously the girls. They're coming off the state runner-up last year, back-to-back, and just having lots of appearances at, the Devaney Sports Center. So I think the girls, for their side, just got to keep that momentum rolling.
So do you guys think that this newfound, maybe confidence in the swim team, do you think that kind of stems from the new aquatic center?
Yeah, I think a little bit. The facility is really nice. It's a great place to really learn. There's a lot of space for a bigger swim team and a bunch of other things. I would say that it builds a little bit more confidence.
Yeah.
A lot nicer than last ones.
Yeah.
I just think it pushes those 2 teams together so they get that camaraderie there, and they can just really thrive.
Yeah, because we got the boys and girls swimming together now, right?
Yeah, just back to what it used to be. So I think things are just back to normal, and got the latest high-tech stuff at Westside now.
And I really think it does have it really makes both boys and girls want to compete, because you always want to compete against each other, and I think that's another reason why it's looking so good right now, and it helps out a little bit.
Also, I would say the Westside MVP of the thing was Pearson Kratky. He came first place in the 50-yard free and first place in the 100-yard breast, and some pretty impressive times for him too. So we actually have an interview with Pearson.
I'm Jordan with Pearson Kratky. How are you doing today?
Pretty good.
So it's a pretty big year for you. It's your junior year. Like, what are your expectations for yourself coming in?
I want to place high at state, have some good relays that are placing high, and for the team, we probably want to win a couple invites and maybe state.
Yeah, and we noticed that you guys did pretty good in the Burke Invite and also the Ralston relays. So kind of break down how that went.
Burke Invite, it's kind of a weird meet. You just bring all the guys you can, and only 4 people can score. So we didn't have as many people up there, but we still got second. And then Rem relays, we had a good meet. A lot of our relays were placing high. We kind of got lucky with prep DQing, but everything worked out and we won that one. So
yeah, we got the win there. So the big invite is the Warrior Invitation. That's here at Westside. So how are you guys preparing for that?
Well, first we have the night invite, which is this weekend.
All right.
And we're suiting up for that one, so hopefully swim fast there. And then Warrior invite, we're looking to win that one, like home meet, first big meet in the new pool. So we're just going to be training hard, and hopefully we get the win for that one.
Yeah, and about the new pool, like how has that helped you guys improve your game?
There's so much new equipment. We have buckets that add weight to when we swim, and the new blocks are awesome. Just everything there is really giving us an extra step.
Yeah, it's definitely best in the state, best facilities here.
Yeah.
So we saw that your sister is here. She was a great swimmer. How has her reputation kind of like helped you become the swimmer you are today?
Well, just when I look up at the scoreboard, I see her name on there. So it just like pushes me to get to the next step, keep improving.
So you keep placing high in these tournaments, get a lot of first places. Do you think this is kind of the year to get some college interest maybe?
Yeah, definitely college interest. Just from the more I drop time, more colleges will come. So just got to keep working on myself.
Right. Well, that looks like all the time we have for today. So thank you.
Thank you, Pearson. Guys, alongside everybody at swim, we have a couple of swimmers that are on the unified team that will compete at the Special Olympics this February, and that they compete regularly throughout the whole season with everybody else. So, we've seen some strong finishes from these swimmers: Sam Vanderveen, Brady Shannon on the boys' side, Camille and Addie Davis on the girls' side. So, it's just great to see Westside fostering this kind of diverse and unified community, and just seeing them be able to compete with everybody else, and just seeing how welcome they are on the team.
Yeah, I would 1000% agree. It's very wholesome to see.
So with a pretty, I would say, loaded episode, we had a lot to talk about, and we have that big basketball tournament tonight. So just send them our best luck and prayers.
It's going to be at Papio, so go pull up to that, and then final. Everyone's playing here at Westside.
Yeah, we're going to need everybody to pull up.
Yep, we need it.
Pack that gym.
It's a revenge game for Westside against Bellevue West.
It is.
Talk about the teams, Bellevue West. It's going to be another test for this Westside team to show their dominance against the Thunderbirds of Bellevue West. I mean, kind of it's almost like a bit of a rivalry, but it's kind of a heated matchup that we'll see.
So let's just go and show this date who the real number one is.
Yes.
And prove to everybody why.
No transfers, a homegrown roster.
Homegrown, corn-fed boys.
Yep, that's us. Yep. All right, well, that's all the time we have today. I'm Luke Spader.
I'm Logan 5.
I'm Ryan Kelly.
And I'm Henry Harrower.
And this is episode 3 of Through the Wire. Signing off.